And we're back, playing against Kothar. We won the die roll. Sand seems kind of bad, but also reasonable. We just don't have any way to get our spells. We don't have any spells to get things going, so I think we have to mulligan. This hand is better. What's on top? Land? Not a land. Bottom it. Say go. Anticipate is so good. Okay, so we're playing against mono red stuff. Don't know if I hold up anticipate / price here, if I play the Seeker. I think I play the Seeker, because then all of my other spells get better once I have Seeker in play. Yeah, we'll do that. Looking at just one card in the graveyard. It's going to be a while before we can cast this cruise, but we will cast it. So, and it will close out the game, I believe. We might not need it. Alright, Lightning Strike is fine. That's an okay trade because it prevents my opponent from getting on the board. Let's run it back. See if they have... They don't have a Searing Blood or Wild Slash, or they would have used either of those. So it's another Lightning Strike or a Stoke the Flames or no removal spell. Mardu Scout with Dash. Hammer Hand, sure. Can't block. Alright, I'm taking 6. But I am not worried. And we'll ship the turn. Let's see what our opponent plays. Ultimate Price is excellent against these kinds of decks. Because they're monocolored. Alright. This person appears to be playing something similar to Travis Wu's Dirt Cheap Dirty Red deck that he wrote about. Just the Crusader. Alright, we'll block. And we will Ultimate Price the Hoplite. And hopefully that'll be a blowout. Drawing the other Treasure Cruise was not ideal. But we'll see. I mean, we can always anticipate next turn. Don't know why the opponent didn't dash the Mardu Scout. That seems strange. Because they had the open mana. I guess they didn't want to trade it for the Seeker. They were planning on just casting it post-combat. Coordinated Assault. Guess it's fine. It kills my guy. Alright, well. There's our white source. 5th land for Cruise, but we're not going to cast that yet. We have to play to the board while we're behind. So we'll do that. It's a good rule of thumb. Play to the board while you're behind, and play to the hand while you're ahead. Usually. Of course, there are always exceptions. Alright, another hammer hand? Jeez. So I'm taking 9, going to 2. Okay. Well, certainly interesting. We get 2 blockers. Don't think we can do it. But let's see what we draw. Draw 3. Yeah, we can't do it. Alright, we're going to game 2. We want the 4 drowns, of course. We want the Bile Blight. And we need to take out the 4 Thoughtseizes. And the Valorous Stance. And we'll go with this. That coordinated assault was really good. On my opponent's part. That was just very timely. Did not get the blowout we were looking for. Trying to find out to see if I made a mistake in that game. Or if I just didn't draw well for the matchup. Not sure. Okay, this hand is fine. We have a bunch of dudes, but our dudes are bigger than their dudes, so I'm totally fine with keeping this. Let's find a spell. It's not the spell we want. It's just too slow. Opponent has a Hoplite. And I've got a Seeker. Looked under chairs, looked under tables. He's tried to find the key to 50 million fables. They call him the Seeker. He's been searching low and high. He won't get what he's after till the day he dies. Any bit of that would have been much better flavor text for this card. Fancy. Let's force my opponent to play into the drown a little more. Before we actually fire it off. If Prowess can force them to commit more creatures to the board, then Drown will really seal the game up. Dragon Mantle, that's not what you're supposed to play. Yeah, I'll block. No reason not to. Even Coordinated Assault, the creature still dies. But either way, I just want to grind my opponent's resources down. Coordinated Assault is actually a problem because it brings the Hoplite out of Bile Blight range, or out of Drown and Sorrow range. And it tightens strength. Okay. Well, that keeps the Hoplite going strong. I will take 4. Do I play the Exemplars? Do I play another Brimaz? Do I Drown in Sorrow? I think I play the Exemplars. They're not as good on the block, but they'll gain me more life. We'll get in there with Seeker. They're not as good at blocking as Brimaz is, by like 1 point of toughness, but they will give me... They gain me more life after I Drown in Sorrow. So I can Drown in Sorrow, give them First Strike lifelink, pump Seeker, and then attack for 3 damage and gain 3. Heel Cutter. So freaking gross. Opponent doesn't pump. That's weird. So we're going to drown in sorrow. Black. First strike and lifelink. But we're still dead. Bottom that. Because even if we attack with... Oh, wait, sorry. It kills the scout. So even, like, if the opponent dashes heel cutter next turn... Blocked. If we attack for everything, we go to 6. Opponent dashes heel cutter. I think we have to attack with all creatures. We have to either attack with all or attack with none. Attacking with all gains us 3 life. I think attacking with all gives us a better... No. If we attack with everybody, this becomes a 3/3. Opponent just pumps with Dragon Mantle and kills us. So we can't attack. Alright, we're just dead. So that was unfortunate. Our draws were really clunky both games. I probably waited too long to drown in sorrow because of +1/+1 counters and such. Yeah, I think if I cast drown right then, like right when I could, and killed the 2 creatures, got in for a point of lifelink, things would have turned out much better. Yeah, I think that was where that game went wrong. Alright, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Probably next week.